And that's why you got to watch out for them gremlins in the wires.
What a poop show, man.
Woo! Happy Music Lovers Day. Here we are again. Kevin's devices are not connected. So we're working through that. We're working through that. But it is Wednesday. It is Music Lovers Day. It's pretty good. We had a little fun. I had a little fun with genre blending. We'll find out if everybody else had the genre blenders. But yeah, let us know where you're tuning in from. That would be groovy. That would be really groovy. So I don't think that's working. Awesome. But yeah, we're gonna just get into it.
Welcome to For Music Lovers Only, a podcast where each host makes a top 5 list of their favorite songs from this week's topic. Each week is a new topic. Tune in, I dare you.
Music Lovers Only.
What's up?
It all goes to pot without Coach. Oh my goodness. What is going on, everybody?
Coach left, and it was just like everybody's everything just broke. It seems like it. Do I sound okay now?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think it was a gremlin, and I don't know.
No.
I checked on Coach. He's doing all right in Hotlanta, and he's eating a lot of fried chicken. So
That's awesome.
That can't be too bad. It's been pretty. I don't know if I'd say painless. He didn't get into that, but he's surviving. He's kicking its ass, taking its names, and doing it.
That's how we do.
Hotlanta was on the top 3 places you never want to move. I think it was Houston, Atlanta, and then New York City. Anywhere in New York City. So I don't know. Yeah, we're running a little late, Jana. We had some technical difficulties. I knew we needed to get on here before somebody sent out a PBA or APB. Yeah, looking for us. Yeah. Kevin's getting his computer restarted. Oops, sorry.
Oh,
you're clicking. I'm done. Okay. I'm fired.
There we go.
I'm fired.
Oh, we're all button clicking. Jesus Christ. Ah! I'm sorry, I had to stretch my leg out. I was sitting here trying to just like be what is it called? Contained, and I can't. I gotta let my leg out.
Can't contain me. Yeah, we're waiting on Kevin to give him a chance. But you played a show last night, didn't you?
I did. The night before. What's up, Barbara? She's from El Dorado. She cool. She's a school teacher. But yeah, I played a show yesterday with Bree McBride, and oh God, I always forget Corey's last name, and I don't know why. Corey Bell, and it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing.
Good deal.
Tori is like, I took way too many pictures of Corey, and like going through them to try to figure out, because like she would pull out all, like it was like guitar and then the banjo, and then there was this weird ass harp. And I was like, oh my God, I love weird ass harps. And so like, yeah, and she sung like Cab Calloway and stuff. It was awesome. And then Bree's always amazing. And then I got through my set, and we all had a pretty good time.
I think Bree had played the Hideout with a band, I think, the other night. Kevin recorded that, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That was usually I've seen her solo. I hadn't seen her with the band, so that'd have been cool.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin's cussing in the comments, so I don't know. We may be Kevinless as well.
Okay.
Sontia, we may have to hold down the fort. I could come up with 5 more easily.
I can't.
How was your genre blending experience?
I mean, my genre blending experience was done at the very last minute at 3:00 in the morning. It was a last minute homework assignment. I have almost no notes, but I have a bunch of notes. So I found some really cool stuff, but what I really did end up doing was going through my playlist, like my personal playlist,
Yeah.
and I realized that that's pretty much all I listen to. Like, there isn't really just a genre that I listen to. It's just everybody collaborating. And the collaborations that I came across, there was one that I just found on the internet that was absolutely just the most interesting thing. I think I'm a new fan of this person, and I was afraid that Kevin was going to get him, but Kevin's not here.
But
So now
yeah,
it's all mine.
we just did rockabilly, which that's blending country and rock, and so there's the genre blending from the very beginning. I mean, as soon as there was two genres of music, they blended,
Oh yeah.
and so yeah, it was pretty easy. I stayed pretty much in the 90s. 90s was my vein on this one. I had a couple. I I couldn't get one on there because I had to switch it up a little bit, and so I just only 5 slots. I couldn't bump anybody else.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah. I was just kind of debating whether I was going to put one of my regulars on there for genre bending, and then I was like, you know what? I mean, they're the ultimate genre benders. And what like my mindset going into it is, you listen to the song and you can't put it in a genre. You just can't, because
yeah,
it's a lot of different stuff.
yeah, a lot of different influences.
Hmm.
Like I said, the 90s was really big on that. They wanted. I mean, we had like what Les Clay. We had Primus doing this, growing big when Seattle was grunging it out, and Primus is over here doing their weird stuff,
Oh yeah,
and Beck. I mean, Beck had a lot
yeah,
of blending, and then all the new metal, the rap rock and
yeah,
stuff like
no
that.
doubt.
Definitely.
Count Crows, even, I would think that they would be some genre benders, because they were more like a alternative rock soul sort of situation, depending on
Yeah,
what
I mean,
what song you were listening to.
that whole first album, August, and everything after, just, I mean, all of them are favorites. I could listen to that album over and over and over and over again. It's a little harder not to do it, and not, go running for the razors nowadays, but, I felt that pain even as a young kid. So, I mean, I guess I was just getting prepared for what life had in store for me. I knew then, but I had no clue.
Yeah, yeah, I was a
Now I'm
sad
like,
kid too,
dang,
and I
I
had
was a
absolutely no reason to be. Like, I was just like,
yeah,
life is
yeah,
pain, and it's like, do you want some
yeah.
ice cream? It's like, I totally want ice cream. What do you want for dinner? Can we have pork chops again? Like, we can totally have pork chops, and
Yeah,
then we'll go fishing. But I have
yeah.
homework. We'll do it in the boat.
Yeah, the good old days, as they say. As they say. Well, I guess you can go first then, since you have the smallest list and you're a lady, and since
Okay,
Kevin hasn't got recouped from the restart.
okay, yeah, I'm such a
I
fucking
don't think he's
lady.
fired that computer up since the last time he was on, and it's been a hot minute since we've had because I think the last time we were coachless, I think we had Michelle on filling in
Uh-huh.
for the No Place Like Home. I think that's what we did,
Yeah, I remember
and
that one.
so he was kind of done with the out of towners for a while, but so,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we're back to that. It's been a hot minute since Kevin's been on, I think.
Yeah, he's almost there. So yeah, by the time I go, he'll probably be back. He'll probably be back. All right. So,
Here, you got
yeah,
to
so
get your
I'll go.
sounder. Hold on.
Yeah. I was like, wait a minute, something's missing.
Something's missing. See if it works. Cross your fingers.
Man,
Looked
you
like it
know what
worked.
happened yesterday? My whole catchphrase, get free, love yourself, take no shit, that whole beginning, I forgot to do it at my show yesterday. And when I was playing, I was like, there's something wrong, but I couldn't figure out what it was. Couldn't figure
Yeah.
out what it was. And by the time I was done, I told Sethery. I says to Sethery, I said, I done fucked up the whole blessing of the whole show, man. And he was like, no, I'm sure it was still blessed. And I was like, no, but it wasn't blessed, man. I messed it up. It was so sad.
Just do it at the end. Do it as an outro. Your
Yeah.
endo smells more like outdo.
We'll figure it out for next time. Speaking of Neil Diamond, since you brought him up, I wanted to go way, way back. I was like, who was blending some genres back when genres were like bebop or
Not
rock
even a
bop
thing.
or hip hop,
Yeah.
whatever whatever they called it. They called it something, slip slop. Love me do, whatever that shit was. I was trying to figure out who was doing the genre bending around that time. And Neil Diamond is my boy. Like Neil Diamond, Tom Jones, who else? Engelbert Humperdinck. Like all of those dudes at that time were just ooh, they had an energy about them that was beautiful, and it was sexual, and it was primal, and it was also masculine. But Neil Diamond, this song was really genre bending for me because it doesn't it's a symphony, but it crosses a couple of lines. And the song that I picked by Neil Diamond is Holly Holy. And Holly Holy it's a whole story, and it's almost like it's gospel, it's symphonic, and it's pop, like all in that whole song. So you have a couple of different things that you can do in this Neil Diamond song, and it's also just incredibly beautiful. And I really just kind of stumbled across it looking for something else, and then I was like, oh, there we go, Neil Diamond, there he is. I'll put one of my first loves on there. Oh my goodness, I used to love the Elvis and the Monkees, and the I wasn't ever really a Beatles fan. I never really was a
we
Beatles
know.
fan
But I would say they were pretty good at blending genres.
Yeah, they were pretty good at blending. They just created their own, like after they found,
Yeah.
their sound.
They were like they were the kings of it, I think.
Yep. So that's my number one. Number two. Oh, he almost got here and he's not here.
Yeah.
Number two is going to be another one of my favorite artists, and he did a Super Bowl and everybody was so mad, and they didn't need to be so mad at him because it was a good Super Bowl. And just because he had band-aids on his face and nobody got it, I got it because I was paying attention before he got to the Super Bowl. And this song is going to be by The Weeknd. And this, I blame him for bringing the 80s synth music back. I really do. I feel like once he dropped this song, which is called Save Your Tears, somebody's baby heard it. And then they were like, hey, is this what
we can make a buck off
was
that.
like?
Yeah.
And it just took off. It just took off. And I like it because it's I don't know. When I was listening to it, I said, what genre is this? And then I said, I don't know. And it was like, well, there you go. Put it on the list.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a smooth fusion of the 80s synth music and R&B.
Yeah.
And it's a sweet song. It's a weird ass video. It's a beautiful concept, him finding himself and then just completely breaking himself, trying to make himself perfect for society. And then by the time he's put all of this effort in becoming a societal, beautiful person, you rip the band-aids off and he's just absolutely grotesque, which was the whole point. And I love it. I love him for that. That's my number two. Number three is going to be my babies, AJR. I had to put AJR on there because I just listened to it and I was like, there's no genre here. There's absolutely no, they don't have a genre. Like I tried to find a song with a genre like that I could put in a category and there is none. There's absolutely none. So out of the millions of AJR songs that I could have picked, the one that I picked and enjoy the most is Birthday Party. And I feel like I've had this on a list before, but Birthday Party
Probably.
is, yeah, probably. But I'm going to explain it again. I'm going to explain it
Yeah.
some more. Is just a song about being born, and you have all these high expectations of life. And this song is a fusion of like cartoon music. It's like cartoonish, it's jazz, it's a little bit of EDM, and then it's I don't know, two-step maybe. Aww. That sucks. So Kevin is
I didn't block you, Kevin.
Put your list in the comments, and then I'll do two, and then Josh will do one, and then we'll do one together.
Yeah, I mean, you need to. I mean, I don't know. I'm not an IT guy. If you turned it off and turned it back on, that's the extent of my IT-ness.
Oh yeah,
I would say assume that something was browser.
Okay, maybe he's a virus. Maybe it's not really Kevin. Maybe it really wasn't him, and the internet is
Maybe
protecting
it was AI.
us.
Yes. Maybe
It was AI Kevin.
Maybe Sarah Connor. It was Sarah Connor. Saved our lives. That was close.
She really did. That is the weirdest storyline. Like, in the future, not now, but in the future, you're going to meet some dude, and it's going to change the whole world in kind of a bad way.
Well, the messed up part about that is you had to send your dad back so he could boink your mom so you could be born. Like, that's pretty messed up.
Now, kid.
I mean, what if he didn't send the right guy? What if he didn't send the right guy? He just all of a sudden changes into this different person in the future. And what if it was a guy that had asthma, and then you got asthma and you couldn't run from the Terminator? World is over. We're not saved. All right. Anyways,
it's so many scenarios.
What
if she didn't like him?
I've been dealing with some time travel issues.
Oh yeah. All right. So we did AJR. That's number 3. Number 4 is going to be where is it at? Oh, Thundercat and Mac Miller. And they have a song called She Knows Too Much. And that is a fusion of funk and a little bit of jazz. There's a lot of jazz in a lot of these songs, and hip-hop.
Well, I mean, Mac definitely leaned more towards the piano, the melodic, the jazzy type beats and stuff, music afterwards. You know, I mean, after he grew up a little bit.
Oh yeah. I think that's kind of how it is with just people, period. I was gonna say artists, but then I thought about, like, just I almost said regular people. What the fuck? Like the normies.
I don't think that's common anymore. I don't think that's common anymore. They don't evolve. They just stay. Oh, my balls.
Man,
sorry, they're running around in Crocs. Grow up.
It's
sorry,
the Crocs
if you own Crocs. The Crocs. I can't take anybody seriously that's wearing a pair of Crocs. It's just sorry.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
I don't like Crocs, but I get it. Because it's shoes, but it airs your feet. So it's like you're wearing
I had
shoes.
to wear a pair for a wedding. And they're glorious. They feel glorious. But I felt I felt dumb.
So, okay, I have a question. So was everybody wearing Crocs?
No, just the I was the best man. It was my best friend, and so he bought me. I left him there. I didn't even take him, but yeah, I left him for him. He loves them. He wears them all the time out the lake and stuff. I mean, but yeah, I had to wear them, so I put them on for 15 minutes for the ceremony and went and put my shoes back on after it was done.
So the groom required his party to wear Crocs, or was the bride's party wearing Crocs too? Was it a Croc thing?
Okay, we're one. It was at the lake, and you're going way too. I mean, it was like a shotgun wedding almost,
Okay.
and I was told because I wasn't going to get shot.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Mm-hmm.
but like I said, it felt glorious. I get it 100%, but I still just can't. It's like
Okay. Okay. That's
grown
fine.
up.
I was just curious. I was curious if it was like a whole attire or if it was just you.
No, it was the whole thing. I was
No?
forced to, and it was quite redneck, very redneck.
Gotcha.
They weren't camo Crocs though; they were white.
Aw. So they were pretty Crocs. Speaking of pretty
I think
things.
that's an oxymoron, but anyway.
So the final one that I have, I had asked the internet because I had just kind of run out of ideas at this point. Like I said, I had just got done with the show. It was 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm throwing a list together. And I'm still like just kind of high and low off of this incredible show. And so I was like, internet, who is someone who is genre bending? Who is it? So I just put that in, genre bending. And then the internet said, have you heard of Mr. Bungle? And I was like, no, I have not heard of
Awesome.
Mr. Bungle.
Yeah.
And then they said, you should listen to Mr.
Yes.
Bungle. And I was like, okay,
They were on my
I'll
tentative.
listen. Yeah, I'll listen to Mr. Bungle. I will see who this is, internet, because you are all knowing. And
see if you pick
number one, I've been listening to Mr. Bungle all day. Like, I have not turned Mr. Bungle off all day. Because what the actual hell are you doing, sir?
I think they've got one song that got airplay that was pretty good.
Yeah.
But
the
one that was on my tentative wasn't that one.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So that's I was probably gonna do that one. It's the one where they can't even say the title of the song, because of stuff. Like it was too pointed at people. That's not the song that I picked though. Because as I was listening to more Mr. Bungle while I was washing dishes or on my lunch break, this song comes up and it says, "My ass is on fire."
That's the one I was gonna pick.
Oh no! Are you serious?
No, that's the one I was gonna pick. I didn't pick it. That's the one I was gonna pick.
That's the one you were gonna pick.
Yes, that's that I heard. That's the one I heard too, and I was like, "This what? It's like 12 different genres in just the first 5 minutes of the song." Yeah, it's got like some classical music, and then switches to heavy metal, and then switches to a little hip hop-ish.
Yeah, something. Mr. I don't know if Mr. Bungle is still touring, but if I ever see him close, I'm going to go see them play, because that's gotta be insane for a show, even if he's like 70, because he has to be old. He has to be pretty old. But yeah, my ass is on fire.
I didn't see the years of it.
The YouTube videos was 12 years ago, but I believe he was in the early 90s, maybe, is where my ass is on fire came from. I think it was the early 90s. I didn't put the year down. The first video that I saw from him was live. It was a live video, and they started off with, "Don't you fucking look at me." And then I was like, I love this song already. I do. I really appreciate this song already. And then
that album was 91.
91. Okay.
91.
So not close, but yeah, it's my ass has been on fire just like the last 2 weeks. Everything's just burning down on my ass. So I felt that in so many different ways. I'm like,
speaking of your ass, speaking of your ass, did you sit on sugar?
Did I sit?
'Cause you got a sweet ass. Yeah, 'cause you got a sweet ass.
Well, thank you. I've been working on it by eating.
I'm sitting on sugar.
Oh, but anyways, I love Mr. Bungle. He's the greatest performer and artist
Yes,
next to Nickelback.
I heard I had heard one song prior to, and then it came up. I was doing research on it, and I got on one of the. It didn't. It didn't. It didn't make it, did it? No, but I'd used the song before, but it was Mr. Mike Patton's uh,
Mm.
one of his bands, the Peeping Toms is what I was listening to. I'd brought the album. The song Mojo had made my list before,
Mhm.
and so it kind of, I was just trying to palate cleanse and not think of genre, and then it popped up. Listen to it, I was like, man, right there's like got a little beatboxing, a little bit of, and so I kind of hit that radio and the Peeping Tom radio, and it brought me to the Mr. Bungle again, which weird, but Mike Patton, man, he's the man. He's got a lot of good projects. Faith No
Mm.
More, and I mean, God, what else? Several projects in the '90s. He was a busy guy, still is. But he didn't make my list, so we're gonna get into my list. I think we are gonna be Kevin list at this point.
Mhm.
I mean, if he comes on, we won't block him or kick him off, but
No, we still got like
I'm
20
not
more
holding
minutes,
my
so
breath
so-
at this point.
Mhm.
So my number 5, I had to take it kind of home a little bit. We got some stuff. We got some good genre blenders around our little hometown here in the ICT, and this is a local legend, Miss Polly Wyndham, her first project, the Punk Necks,
Yay.
and the song is Alone. And it's off of the 2014 album Road to Nowhere. I can't say for sure if that's when it was actually released or when it got put on the intranet. But Kevin, can't hear ya. No sound. Good thing we couldn't hear that cuss word come out of your mouth. But
It was a long cuss word too.
it was a long one. It was a long one. Alone, that whole album's kind of somber. They mix the punk and then the bluegrass, the kind of the rockabilly, all of that. It's got a blend of everything with there. And Polly's just very talented, very amazing, very beautiful voice. And I think her and the guy were dating at this time. What are you doing, Kevin?
I love it. Can you get on just like on your cell phone instead of your computer?
He's already got 2 on here. Anyways, number 4. This is a band I had found quite a while ago as well. It's been a while, and I always get them mixed up with an old school hip hop band group called Gangstar. But this is Gangsta Grass. Have you ever heard of Gangsta Grass?
No.
Yeah, it's total banjo. Song is You Can't Go Home. Go Home Again, off of their 2015 album American Music, and straight up bluegrass, twangy banjos, and then hip hop. They got a guy singing, you singing hooks or whatever, and then you got 2 guys just rapping, black guys rapping. So that makes it. It's not hick hop. It's not hick hop. They're rapping about going to jail. This song is about going to jail. Tells the story of going to jail, and you can't go home again. You got a life sentence, and so it's weird. It kind of, this was the first song I heard from him, and I didn't immediately like it. I was like, what is going on here? But it kind of grew on me, and it's a pretty good. The whole album's not horrible, but this is definitely the one that I like the best.
Okay, that's cool.
Then my number 3. Now this cat here, we've talked about this cat a lot, and and we don't want to piss him off, so don't talk smack. But Mr. Ice-T was doing his thing. He was rapping, had a whole gangster albums. You know, he had made his whole career on gangster rap, and then in
Huh.
1992, he starts a metal band.
I did not
He
know
just
that.
starts a metal band. You didn't know that?
I did
I
not know
remember
about
buying
him.
the
No.
album. I mean, the band was Body Count. My song is Body
Whoa.
Count. The album was called Body Count. And
Okay.
they got in a lot of heat for their Cop Killer song. Their Cop Killer got like banned. I mean, he ended up pulling it off. It's not on the internet very. It's hard to find. I mean, I think he put it later back on a live. He did it, you know, a live version of it. But I remember because me and my buddy we liked Ice-T back in the day. So when this album came out, we bought it. It still had, I think he bought it. It's his. I don't know if he still got it, but it's got that on there. I mean, one of these days I'm gonna go to his house and raid all of his CD collection and see if I can find it and just MP3 it, and I can just. But he pulled it off of everything just because of all of the things that were going on in the early 90s with, you know, a lot of cops getting killed. I mean, there was a lot of violence both ways, but and then it's not like the rest of the album is any better. This song is definitely Fuck the Police.
Mhm.
You know, it starts out, you know, it would be nice if I lived in like the Cosby, you know, the Cosby Show or something like that, where the cops would come get your cat out of the tree or something. But I live in South Central Los Angeles, and then it's like this melodic intro, and it kind of goes off a minute and it stops the melodic, and he goes, "But shit ain't like that." And Ice-T yelling is, I mean, he nails it. It's very, very in the vein of Suicidal Tendencies and Infectious
Mhm.
Groove.
I feel like I
I
remember that
think
song.
maybe some of the members may be the same in that because it's the sound.
Mhm.
Kevin, sound check. Sound off like you have a
I'm
prayer,
ready.
soldier.
Can you hear me?
Yay! We did
Oh,
it. Or you did it.
yeah, but it's
See, I was on my computer, everything ran fine, so he made me mess with it. But for
you
some reason, I'm
sound
getting.
very echoey.
I wonder if this
Yes,
room.
a huge echo.
Hold on.
You've been in that room before.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mute you. And hopefully, I'm not echoey now. Okay. All right.
good.
So number 2, in the same kind of vein as the hip hop and metal. You know, I mean, the early 90s, there was a lot of that. That's when it first started coming around, and mixing things up was nothing new. But this band I really enjoyed their first couple albums. The song I chose is off a 2009 album, and the song is called Renegade by Head PE. And the
Okay.
album is called, the 2009 album, New World Orphans. And I've always liked him, you know, and it's the first metal song that I when I first heard, he was dropping in bombs, and I didn't know he was a black guy because this was like the 90s. We didn't know all this stuff. And I'm like, what the did I what? And then I was like, okay, he can say it. He can say it. But dude, it's so much fun, and this Renegade is just a badass song. It's like, you know, how long do you think you're gonna I'm gonna let you, you know, how long do you think you're gonna mess with me before I, you know, push back? You know, you push me, I'm gonna push you back.
Absolutely.
And I think Head PE made a couple episodes ago, and so they were fresh on my head. And this song was one that it just gets you going.
Mhm.
But definitely got the, you know, the scratching, him rapping, and then the heavy metal.
Mhm.
My number 1, the song itself is a pretty straightforward song, but both of the gentlemen who are on this song are very what was the term? Very not gender or genre-phobic, very not genre-phobic, because they have a
Mhm.
lot of genres that they mess with. And Yellow Wolf and Shooter Jennings. Yellow Wolf
Yay.
has a huge rap career, and Kevin's just clicking all kinds of shit. Or is that you? Someone's clicking all kinds of shit. But
I wasn't paying attention.
Can you hear me?
We got the comments popping. We got the comments popping up on the side over here now.
Oh, dude, how do you do that? They need to be there. Like, I didn't even know you could even do that.
Yeah, but we pulled it off because the first time we tried it, somebody was talking all kinds of weirdness on there. So, and it covers my beautiful artwork there. But the song is called "Catch You on the Other Side." Yellow Wolf, Shooter Jennings, off the 2022 album, Sometimes Why, and they did a whole album together. They've done lots of things together. Yellow Wolf can sing country, and he can do rock. And obviously he's got a hip hop career. And I think I got no hate to Jelly Roll. He's a good singer. I like that, but Yellow does it better. I mean, I don't want to get no beef started between Jelly Roll and Yellow Wolf because I think they're friends, but Yellow definitely does it with a little bit more taste. I think.
Oh,
Yellow Wolf doesn't seem to care to win them damn awards. He doesn't care to be on the radio. He knows what he's doing. He keeps it in his lane. He's got his clothing line and all that stuff, and he's doing all right. He gets to do what he wants.
A tour again together. I
Who?
have to do that. Yellow Wolf and Tech Nine.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need to do it again.
Yeah.
For me personally, if you guys
Just
are
for
watching.
you. Shooter Jennings, the same thing. I mean, he's done obviously a little country. He's got definitely can do the rock albums, so it's just a crossover. And seems like here lately he's only I don't think he's putting out his own music necessarily. There was like a whole album of lost recordings of Wailing Jennings that Shooter's mixing and finishing up and going to put that out. I think there's been 1 or 2 songs released already.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And he's definitely, he does producing. He's definitely very knowledgeable, and I think he's kind of focusing more on the back end. I don't think he even sings on this song, Shooter. I think he's just playing the organ and the guitars and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, Kevin, sound check. Are you echoey?
Hello, am I?
Yes,
No.
you are.
Is
I
he?
still do that weird echo thing. I don't know what's going on.
I can't hear him echoing. Can you? So he's just echoing on your end?
Do we got anybody watching to tell us if he's echoing?
Wait, now well, there. I don't know if you guys don't hear an echo, I'm fine.
Here, I'll check on my phone.
Well, that will make everything echo even more.
I turned off all my mics and everything in here, so.
Well, there
can you hear me?
Okay, Janice says echo. I can hear you, but it's like I can hear. Can hear. Is your speaker phone on?
Huh? I don't know. Hold on.
Okay, so I
How about
tested it, and when I mute my mic, then Kevin is not echoey. So I think somehow or another it's my mic. So I'm gonna mute myself and not say anything.
No, I'm still echoing. I can hear it.
Try it.
Can you hear me, John?
It sounds a little bit better. It does sound a little bit better with that muted, but weird. The Gremlins. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't start echoing until she came on, and now I got everything screwed up because it won't let me in, and it keeps sending a code to my email, but it doesn't send the code to my email, so I can't get back in. They said StreamYard lost my Facebook.
Yeah.
And
you're supposed to click a button, and then it just takes you in.
I know what to do. I've done it a bunch of times, but it literally.
Snapshot. Somebody get a snapshot. Oh.
What? Snapshot.
Yeah, you froze and you had the funniest look on your face. You froze again.
Well, it's because I don't know. Sometimes the internet here in this building is pretty iffy.
Yeah,
But
true.
hey, I don't know what. Is it my turn?
Yes, it's your turn here. Let me try to give you a sounder. I don't even know if I got a sounder.
You guys are frozen.
I don't think I'm frozen.
I don't know. Sontia might be frozen. She's just sitting there.
We had to make her be quiet.
Well, you know what? I saw her sing yesterday, and she has such a beautiful voice. And Bree and I forget the lady's Belle. Is that her
Corey
name?
somebody. What she said.
Corey Bell,
Corey
right?
Bell.
Yeah, I've seen her a couple of times. She's got one of those reminds me of the old gangster movies where the lady's up there singing type voices, but she plays the music too.
Yeah.
You know. And she was wearing a dress for it too. But anyway, I kind of took it to, I don't know. You said you wanted bands that kind of blended together and did other things. And I picked actually 7 of them, but the first one that reminded me was DRI. And because they were punk, and then they kind of started throwing metal into it. So back then it was called crossover, and that's what they call it because they had the crossover album.
Yeah.
Then it became hardcore.
Yeah.
And the song that I picked was from crossover, which is 1987, and it's a 5-year plan. And if anybody's seen, DRI's been here several times, and I know Odds Against has played with them several times, and Oddballs played with them the last time they were here.
Yeah.
And it's no particular order. Here's one. Did you know Madonna had her own label, right? She's actually had several of her own labels, but she had one that was called Maverick. It was like her first band she ever signed. It was called Proper Grounds.
Yeah.
They're kind of a alternative pop metal rap band. They were basically the first one that ever did it. A lot of people may not have been the first that did it that wasn't signed, but they were definitely one of the first ones that were signed. And they had an album in 1993 called Downtown Circus Gang, and the song was called Black Noise, which was on MTV for a while. I think that's the only album they ever did, and they're not online, they're not anywhere. It's hard to find them. And so number 3 is Faith No More.
You're talking
And
about Patton.
did you?
Yeah.
Good. Already?
Yeah,
Well,
not Faith No More. I went with it didn't make the list, but it was Peeping Tom.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because they also had that Mr. Bongo, which was really good too.
Yeah. Was that Patton too? I thought that was Patton.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So that's why Bungle popped up.
Right. And Patton didn't join Faith No More till their 3rd album, and that's when they kind of blew.
Yeah.
Huh?
Till they got good.
Yeah. And it's considered funk metal, but I think it's also a little bit of rap, a little bit of.
Yeah, definitely.
Voice is just so unique. So he's one of those guys. It doesn't matter what he does, whatever he's singing, it's going to be different.
Yeah.
And the album was the real thing. And of course, the song was epic. And then I kind of went a different direction here. I don't know if you've ever heard of
I didn't hear a word you said, so I don't know.
Grave Digger.
Grave.
They're called Grave Diggers.
Grave Diggers. I don't think so.
They're considered a hardcore hip hop gangster rap kind of thing. They helped. There was 3 bands that developed that horrorcore, and they were one of them.
Yeah.
The other one was ICP, and then the third one was some band I can't even remember. But the album was called Metal, and they sing a lot about gore and stuff like that. So They've even got some mention from um, the Clan. God dang, what are they called?
Wu
Old
Tang.
DB, huh?
Wu Tang.
Yeah, Wu-Tang Clan. They got, in fact, they just did a new album out, and I guess it's their Glorious Yet. And here's one. I only just because I've seen them play a bunch of times, and they're called. They're kind of a groove.
You're gonna have to say that all again. I didn't hear it.
It's
Did it freeze
Vampire.
up? Vampire Moose.
Yes, but it's spelled Moose. They're kind of a groove metal.
Yeah.
Kind of a thrashy, but they throw in some jazzy type guitars in it.
Yep.
And part of the genre that I kind of threw in there, they sing a lot about comic books and movies. And they got a series of songs, Spider-Man versus Venom. They did Spider-Man versus Venom on the first or second album, but this one is Spider-Man versus Venom 2. And it's on the 2009 album called The Real.
Yeah. Yeah, I've listened to them
And
a
a couple
little
honor.
bit. They get a little weird. I listened to them a little bit. They get a little weird. I think I've actually maybe even seen them by accident once in Lawrence.
They played here several times during their time period, and I got to become really good friends with them back in the day. Now, I got a couple. It's actually just one, and it's my honorable mention. I should have probably thrown them in there. It's the P-Funk Empire, which is George Clinton and anybody who's ever played with. Parliament, Funkadelic. Oh, my God, I could go on forever. Even though he didn't create Funkadelic or funk, he turned it into a legit genre because he merged soul, rock, heavy bass lines with elaborate mythological type
Out of
songs.
Space.
And the album that is Give Up the Funk, which is also the song, and it's Parliament that did it, but so many other bands who've done almost every, because that's why it's called the P-Funk Empire, because if anybody's ever seen them, I've seen them once. And it seems like there's like 30 people on stage. It's just organized chaos. It's just like.
It's an amazing
this
show. I saw them when they came to the Wave.
Yeah.
She's seen it when they came to the Wave.
Yeah, I saw them when they played like the Coliseum 1,000 years ago.
Yeah.
When the Coliseum was still the Coliseum. But that's it. So I fix right there. So
good.
I'm sorry
good
about
list.
the whole. I guess sometime here we'll have to play around more and see what the hell happened.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna. Yeah, you be quiet, so Sontia can talk.
No, I'll try to get back on like earlier. To see.
Yeah, it was echoey. I don't know. I don't know where it's coming from. There was definitely gremlins. We'll blame it on Coach not being here. That's what happens when Coach leaves the building. All shit goes to pot.
Chaos
ensues.
Well, we're gonna be back next week with Black Label Society, Coach's favorite. He's gonna have such a good fun pick on those. I've already got, I've got to narrow down and decide which ones. I think once you get into it, Sontia, you'll like it. It's definitely, it's so talented. If you haven't touched into any of it yet, you'll definitely find a little something you like, I think.
I feel you should make it Zach Wild and everything he's done, and not include the Black Sabbath.
Oh, you said Zach Wild. I thought you said Buck Wild.
Yeah, we kind of sometimes do that, but Black Label has enough that don't need to.
Well, but he's got one other.
He's got Pride and Glory. He was he was doing that before he got picked up with Ozzy. Even I think that's
Yes.
he was doing.
With that when he did that. He was pretty young.
Yeah, so that Pride and Glory, or I think that was the name of it. Yeah,
Pride and
but
Glory.
yeah, but I definitely like the Black Label stuff is my favorite, and it was my pick, Kevin, and I can do what I want. I have free will.
I just said you should check it out, and you got to remember you're all.
You'll definitely remember that.
Words to live by Kevin here. We couldn't hear a word you said, by the way. So
Pride and Glory all the way.
yeah, Pride and Glory is good. I like Pride and Glory, but Black Label is my jam, and so that's what we're gonna do next week, and then the week after we're gonna do the 27 Club. I thought that would be an interesting one, and so that's what we got planned for the next 2 weeks. Kevin and I think we're gonna try to do an episode this Sunday. Get a fresh painting started. We had we pretty much finished up the Water Horse wherever we were at Saturday. We were somewhere Saturday, and
Blood Orchid.
yeah, Blood Orchard. And the next thing we've got art wise on the books is the 28th and 29th at Sunset Fest number 4, and that's the next
Sontia's
thing.
got the stage.
Yeah, she'll be playing there, and I'm sure she's got a couple shows in between now and then, don't you?
A shit ton. But
A shit
none
ton.
to mention now.
Okay. Next week she'll have a compiled list of every show she's gonna do for the next 5 years. All right, good episode. Through the Gremlins, we made it. We made it 52 minutes, and I think no one pulled their hair out. I think Kevin's missing a little bit of hair right there. I think he pulled that out. But
I've always this
you pulled it too far out, and it just took everything top with it.
it's all on my chest. See?
You pulled it down to your chest. Okay, get them views, big boy. All right.
Anything for $1.
Anything for $1. $20 is $20. Don't get us in trouble, Kevin. Are crude, rude, and socially unacceptable. We'll be back next week. Have a good night. Over and out.